A simple vase arrangement, full, lush, and fabulous. Foam-free. Let's get started. I'll show you how it's done. The mechanics, the easiest ever. I just filled the vessel with fresh water mixed with flower food. Then, using foliage, I'm going to put in a nest that will support everything. Vine maple, oh so wonderful. Breaking it down into smaller, giving it a jagged edge, because that way it drinks better, removing any foliage that'll be in the water, letting it just fall into place. Again, jagged edge, and tucking. Letting it weave from side to side. Then I can go back and use the masterpiece, cutting it down just a bit, and then breaking it to get that jagged edge. Placing that down in, and then repeat that with additional foliage, and just for a little bit of interest, even adding in some Israeli ruscus so that it's not all autumn hued. I get just a bit of green as an understory. Once you have that nest, then you can start just adding in your blooms. A little bit of dyed solid aster, letting it come out, blending in, enhancing that autumn color palette. Some beautiful red spray roses, so intense in color, radiating through that central binding point. And you can see everything stays right in place because it's supported by the foliage. Coming in with some cottage yarrow. Then for a luxurious touch, even a few orchids, but using them low around the base so that they're deep enough into the water and still show. To finish, just adding in the bit of hypericum, tucking it in between the blooms, gives a nice little glowing brightness and a bit of texture. Repeating, making sure that you bring it around to all sides, front and back, so that you don't end up one-sided, and coming back with some kangaroo paw. Such an interesting bloom, giving it a cut, breaking it off, so that one's not going to work. Try another one here, breaking it down, giving it a cut, and then just setting it right down in, and repeating. Up through the center so that it gives a bit more texture at the top, finding the perfect hole to weave it into, and then continuing on with more hypericum and more kangaroo paw. The recipe, I started with that base nest of vine maple and Israeli ruscus. Then I worked in tins, 10 spray roses, 10 Macora orchids, and 10 hypericum. Then I did 5 of the dyed solid aster, a full bunch of the cottage yarrow, and then a full bunch of the kangaroo paws to finish it off. Autumn flowers are so fabulous, and they work so well in a simple vase arrangement. You'll find more creative inspiration at the website, flowerschool.com. If you have questions, you can reach us through there. But now, it's your turn. Gather your favorite autumn blooms and make a simple vase arrangement that is actually fabulous. Be sure to take a picture, post it on social media, and hashtag Floral Design Institute. That way we all can see what you do as you do something you love.